All right. So in this one, you had a pretty good game against Sylas here. So let's figure out what happened to the point where why you're able to dominate this bitch ass. Okay, where's that Q? This was the first game of the night we played, right? Yeah, the first game of the night. I was Aatrox in the second game. I felt like you probably should have thrown your Q towards the spellcasters. Okay. Just throw your Q here. Or just like walk up a bit so that way you're like right over here, and then just throw your Q here. These guys will walk up and they're all gonna take damage. But it's really weird that Sylas didn't show up to lane. I don't know what he was doing, but because of that, you get enough autos off, and then you do this to him. Yeah, you got enough autos to the point that you already have control of this lane here. See, look what's happening in Sylas, right? And then this next wave is gonna come down. So in fact, it might be better. In fact, what I want to see from you moving forward is I want to see you walk up to where your first melee minion is. I want to see you Q everything, okay, all 6 if you can, and then you don't have to last hit so much on the minions, or you don't have to auto attack the minions so much. Instead, because you were able to Q all 6 of the minions, now you want to use your positioning to auto attack Sylas, and he can't really auto attack you back, okay, because if he auto attacks you back, oh, this is brilliant. So step 1, we want to not clear, but we want to press Q on all the minions here, okay, when the minions were moving in the line. When you do that, all the minions are going to be low. Then you can now focus on auto attacking Sylas. And so Sylas has a decision to make when you're auto attacking him. Does Sylas attack you? Well, he's never going to melee range you, right? Because you're just going to auto this bitch down. So then Sylas has a decision to make. Does he fire his Q at you or at the minions? Okay, so in fact, here's a better place to stay, okay? Just FYI. And so when Sylas is then, we're assuming these minions are lower, okay? 193, by the way. So when Sylas is committed to attacking the minions, then Ahri is able to use her auto attacks to harass Sylas a lot. On the other end, when Sylas decides to attack Ahri with his Q, okay, because you're able to get that first Q off on the minions, now you guarantee that you're hitting level 2 first before he will. Now the only caveat is that you have to stay away from your minion wave, because if you let him press Q on you and your minion wave, then he accomplishes 2 for 1, both tasks at one time, okay? Okay, anyways, this is fine though. You can actually walk up to him, because look here, okay? So you guys both have your Qs, okay? Now, if you're in range to attack this, but obviously Sylas is coming for this one. So in fact, Ahri should be over here, or Ahri should be here. Okay, so you should be here. That way you can auto attack Sylas, or rather you can throw your Q at Sylas. You can auto this minion, and if he presses Q, he doesn't clear the wave, meaning that he's not able to farm it. Okay, so if Ahri is in this position, Sylas cannot walk up to this safely. So then Sylas probably presses Q over here, or he presses Q on you. But if he presses Q on you, then you could fire Q at him, auto and trade. And then Sylas is going to lose on these minions. Or at least he's not able to farm it effectively. See, there you go. He fires his Q. This is not good for you, but you're already so ahead in the lane, it doesn't matter. But this is the idea that I'm talking about. Sylas, if you were right over here, okay, as I'm suggesting, then Sylas presses Q over here, and you can actually press Q from this way and auto attack him. And because Sylas uses Q on the wave here, he can't fight back, and so he's going to be taking a lot of damage. Like, it looks like he did take a lot of damage here, but he actually could have taken more, and you could have taken less. Okay, so one more time. Over here, actually, let's go back a bit more. Okay, so you're walking back. Dude, you're a range champion. You're letting this guy, you're letting Sylas auto attack for free. Okay, that shouldn't not be happening. He should at least entertain the thought of, if I were to auto attack this, does Ahri attack me back? Okay, he should at least consider that. Okay, so one more time. You know, let's go back a bit. Learning how to learn. So we are going to. Oh, now I remember what I was going to talk to you about. Learning how to learn. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, you should have already been here. You should have postured yourself in a way where you're prepping for this, you auto attack this, and then you move this way and you auto attack this, and then you represent Q auto Q auto electrocute in range against him here. Okay, so Ahri should have been here. And then that movement where you move here and here should have moved you over here, to which you auto it there. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to lose this one. Sylas wants to Q here. And so when Ahri is in this position, you auto, Q, auto, you proc electrocute. Okay. See, look, you had auto and Q, so you only had 2, so you didn't get to proc your electrocute there. Okay, but then if you were up here, you would have autoed Q and autoed as he pressed Q onto that. Because you moved up this way, there was maximum range between you guys, right? Assuming that your range is like right over there. But if you walked up closer this way, and as he walked here to Q, because you would have started here as opposed to there, you would have been in range to auto Q auto with electrocute. Okay, so you're letting him off the hook at level 1. That's better. Good. See, look at that. That's free. That's free. What did he do in response to that? Okay, so that type of free damage you have to look for more often. See, look, oh, that was so good. Look at that. Look at what you did. Okay, so this is good here. Okay, let's slow down here. Okay, look, he wants to come farm this melee minion. So you auto and you Q. So he lost about 130 HP or 120, 110 HP for 1 minion. Okay. There's your auto attack, right? You punished him for autoing there. Oh, whoops. Okay. This is the part where I was saying you should have been there instead. Okay, so now in conjunction. Okay, so you auto. Once again, you're moving way too far back. You need to be in when he presses Q here. I would have liked to have seen you down here still. Okay, I would have liked to see you down here. There you go. Look at that. He went for the auto. And you punish him for it. Very strong, very good move from you there. But you see how that was like the first real time that you did that. Well, technically the second. The first time was just a few seconds earlier when he walked up and you autoed him for free. Okay, but like that line of play is available for you all day long. Because okay, we need a. Right now, let's just look at how many times Ahri is attacking the wave and how many times Sylas is. Okay, so just look at the minions. I don't really care too much about Sylas and Ahri self. I just want to look at the minions here, okay? So Sylas has AoE. Okay. So look, minions are all pretty much the same health. Okay. And so you guys both hit level 2. And now you have to be careful about fighting him because depending on what he takes. What is he taking? Sylas? Okay, W. So you're still stronger at level 2. Okay, but what I would have liked to see instead, okay, is just auto him there, walk up, auto him, auto, right? You just want to keep autoing. Now of course watching minion aggro. Okay, so here you should walk up, right? This is the part I'm saying. Stand over here, auto Q him. And maybe you stop him from getting that Q off. Because with his Q, he attacked all 4 minions. Good auto there. I said that many times already. And again, with his Q, he attacked 4 minions. Whereas with your Q, you're only attacking him. I mean, which is good to attack him still. Okay. So then you guys both hit 2. This is good. See, look. He can't. There. See, look at that. You're positioning yourself in such a way where you're asserting your dominance. You're being a little sadistic here, right? But in League, it's going to be sadistic. Sorry, I digress. I was going to say something else. But anyway, so Sylas, he tried to go for the Q on the minion. And because you outranged him, you threw your Q at him, and he took a big fat chunk of damage there. Okay, and your mana is looking pretty good too. So you're going to hit level 3 here, while Sylas is not. Sylas hits 3 off of this melee and that melee. So you should be walking up here. No, that's wrong. Leave the wave there, and instead just literally walk up to him. Okay. Okay, so you got that off. Remember, you have Ignite. He has TP, okay? You're going to hit 3 off of this. So what you want to do as Ahri is you don't want you guys... Okay, so imagine an imaginary line that tethers you and Sylas, okay? You want to position your place where you do not have any minions in between. So this means that there's only 2 places Ahri should be here. Ahri should... Well, and you want to keep track... You want to be able to auto this minion down as well. That way you can hit your level 3. So there's only 2 possible places that Ahri can be, okay? She should be either here or over here, okay? Now, if Ahri is over here, obviously Sylas moves down this way. And if Ahri is down here, Sylas moves up this way because he wants to posture himself. But basically, it's kind of like... you want to pressure isn't just last hitting and harassing with CS, but pressure is also dictating your opponents to make the correct movements. And if they do not make the correct movements, then you can punish them for that. Okay, so yeah, pressure, you want to force Sylas into moving correctly. And if he does not move correctly, you can punish him. Okay, well, there are 3 places that Ahri should be. You could be where you are here, you could be here, and you could be there. Okay? So if you are here, you have range to attack this. But if you are here, Sylas can dash into you, and you cannot trade because these minions will then attack you. Now, if you are here, Sylas can dash into you, but you can trade because now you have your minions here to deter Sylas from continuing to chase you. Okay, because then the minions will attack him. But also, if Sylas dashes, if you stand here and Sylas moves this way to fight you, then you can throw your charm. But remember, because if Sylas, right, he already used his Q. His Q is 9.7. Okay, 9.3. So he already used his Q, meaning that if you stand here, you can literally be a little more aggressive with an autoing Q because he cannot engage you, because you will hit level 3 off of this melee minion. And if he's not aware that you're going to hit level 3 off of this melee minion, then he's going to take a bad trade, and to the point where you can even ignite him and you're going to probably kill him. Okay? So only 3 places that you can really posture yourself to be at. This one here lets you farm this and it lets you farm that, so that's pretty advantageous. But you're never going to be able to punish him this way. And when you're over here, you do not threaten level 3 trade, level 3 damage, really. In fact, level 3 kill potential, okay? So you lose out on the level 3 kill potential here. Now, if you are here, okay, you auto here, you have range to attack Sylas, but you miss out on the range of this. And if Sylas, if he took E, he can dash into you and then he can trade with you, and you can't really fight back because of how far away your minions are. So the next position is over here, where you can auto this. Okay, you could threaten level 3 to fight Sylas, and if he backs off, you can auto this as well. But here's something that's also interesting. If you posture yourself right over here, and if Sylas backs off, there's only 2 places Sylas can move. He can move here or he can move there. But if Sylas postures himself over here by moving away from you, then Sylas has a decision to make if he wants to press Q on you or the minion wave. And if he presses Q on the minion wave, maybe if he kills this one, he hits level 3. No, he has to kill 2 of these guys. 2 of the melees, okay? So if he moves this way, and he wants to hit level 3, he has to kill these guys, and he has to kill 2 of them. So if that means that if you postured over here and he moved down here, you can actually walk up to him and press W, Q, auto, threaten your charm, and kill him. So when you actually move here, the only place where Sylas can reasonably move is backwards. And that's the start of denying his CS. Okay? And when you deny his CS, his EXP, remember, if you deny 1 melee minion from him, he hits level 4 on the 5th wave. Okay, I could talk to you about that later. Okay, so you actually must be standing here. It's just significantly more advantageous. Okay, over here is too safe. There's no way to punish him. You're giving Sylas freedom. Down here, this is a little dangerous, because then you can get a bad trade, and then now you have to be careful. But when you're over here, you have access to your minions. You have access to last hitting. You also threaten level 3 power on Sylas, and you deter him from moving this way. Because if he moves this way, he's dead. You can just walk up to him, right? If you walk here and Sylas moves here, then you move back this way. And now Sylas can't even walk back to his turret. So then Sylas is dead. Okay? Sorry, I know that's a lot for just level 2, but there were significant things, like you should be in a position to capitalize on being able to punish him deeply, but you just unfortunately were not. See, level 3, you should be here. Look at that. You missed the charm. Look, still. In fact, I think the first time I said I didn't like that Q here. I like that one a lot, that Q. Okay, I don't like this Q because the idea is that, look, after everything that we talked about, we agree that Ahri should be here. And then off your auto attacks to kill this and this, and then you force Sylas to move back. Pushing the wave is not correct because you want most of your minions to die. Because Sylas is never going to be able to attack those guys. Excuse me. Sylas is never going to be able to attack those guys. So when you're pushing the wave here by pressing Q, you're actually doing, like, yeah, you hit him, which is good. But you're actually doing him a favor by pushing his minion wave towards into his turret faster. You should just try to elongate the situation. Try to see if you can deny him long enough for this next minion wave to come. Because when this next minion wave comes, and if you're still freezing his ass right over here, right, then he misses a lot of the next wave as well too. Because then you have this fat ass wave building while always threatening to kill him. And because you have that fat ass wave building, he's going to be really hesitant on ever engaging you there. Okay, like here. So that's another situation that appears. Okay. Don't understand why you're walking backwards. Look, he's almost out of correcting pot stacks. He has one left. You have the leverage on him. You have level 3 on him. You have ignite on him. He has TP. His Conquerors isn't doing jack shit because he needs to be in an extended trade with you. So you have electrocute, you have ignite, you have level 3, and you have range autos. And he's half health. He's only 336. So you're checking off every book to possibly kill him here. And yet you're moving backwards with all of your auto attacks still. Okay. Oh. Okay. Still moving back. What are you scared of? Why are you not auto attacking him when he does that? Or at least throwing your Q at him. And then you throw Q here. Good. See, look at that. That's free. This, what you just did, that was good. And you triggered the electrocute, okay? So remember, at this point, this occurred because you attacked. Look at where this minion wave comes, and look where it meets, okay? So this is gonna die, and then the wave meets here. Had you never thrown that Q at his minions with the spellcasters, then your minion line will still be right where these guys are. Then when his next wave comes over here, okay, because you don't want to attack this guy, when his next wave comes here, you can literally sit your ass in this range here, and you could stick a big middle finger up his ass. And you can just deny him that way too. And then if he makes a mistake, okay, then you can actually kill him. Okay, so see, this is what I'm talking about here, okay? He's gonna auto this. He went for this, and you saw that he's going for the cannon, so you attacked him. This is good. What you've accomplished in harassing him here could have happened at any point where you were level 3 and he was level 2, because there was a long time in which that could have been accomplished. And you get that nice auto off, which is free. So Sylas is having a miserable time, but you're still letting him off the hook here. And now you hit level 4. That's a good try. I really like the charm being tossed, but I think you actually I think you actually could have waited on the charm. You got a little impatient there. As a Ahri one trick, it's a mistake. Yeah, it's a little slow. The moment he walks up, throw your charm. Okay, throw your charm there. No, I'm being a little unfair, I guess, because that's like really marginal. That's really close. But then, why are you so far back, anyways? Okay, so you hit level 4 off this wave because this is the 4th wave. You're gonna hit it right here off that minion. There's your level 4. And you are walking so far away from him. Why are you walking so far away? The turret range is right over here. You're free to walk up this close to him. Okay? Look, if you were this much closer instead of over here, how much does this charm miss by? Ooh. See that distance that Sylas covered? This distance here is the same distance that I'm saying that you could have walked forward before you threw your charm. Because, like, for some reason you're walking backwards. Now, you might be thinking, well, what about the jungler, right? Well, who the hell cares about the jungler? Zac is over here. You know that Kayn starts red. So, Kayn can never really gank you here. But even if Kayn does gank you, Sylas has to be very careful. Because Sylas is in combo range. And even if Kayn ganks you, you can just flash away. Worst comes to worst. Okay, good auto there. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay. So yeah, the lane is done. Obviously, you didn't have to flash, but the lane is over. You have 16. Actually, you should have been at like 22, 21, okay? Does he TP? What is Kayn trying to do? Yeah, the lane, from here on out, the lane is over. Sylas just falls way too behind. Level 4. Okay. So, yeah, so that was good. You killed him, right? So you did, okay, so yes, you killed him. You did exactly enough what you needed to. But that position of which I'm talking about, the little, is that here? Okay, that's not right. Yeah, this position just a few seconds prior to it. Yeah, so over here, this is the situation, right? This is the takeaway that I need you to understand from this video, is that Ahri has to be over here. This is optimal. This is safe. This is risky, and depending on how it plays out, it could either be optimal or it could be really really punishing on you. Okay, but here this is just optimal because you also have access to that minion there, whereas if you're over here, you lose out on this. But yeah, you want to be here. This is the big takeaway that I want from this video. Your laning phase was, you know, better than Sylas's. And you are improving, because I saw a lot more of when Sylas walked up to attack a minion, right? Like that cannon minion, you threw your combo on him. But this can happen a lot more often than it did here. Even if you're not actually throwing your spells at him, you certainly need to be auto attacking him. Okay? But yeah, thanks for tuning in.